The New York State permit test has 20 multiple-choice questions. You must get at least 14 correct, 70% to pass. A key rule to remember is that you must also correctly answer at least 2 of the 4 questions on road signs to pass. Category 1. Road signs and signals, 4 questions. Q. 1. What does a pentagon-shaped sign, 5 sides, always indicate? A. A school zone or school crossing. B. A yield sign. C. A railroad crossing? Answer. A. A school zone or school crossing. Tip. The unique pentagon shape is exclusively used for school signs to make them stand out. Q. 2. What does a red octagon sign always mean? A. Yield. B. Stop. C. Do not enter. Answer. B. Stop. Tip. This is the only sign shape with 8 sides, making it a universal command to stop. Q3. If you see a sign with a red circle and diagonal line over a right turn arrow, it means A. No U-turn. B. No right turn. C. Right turn only. Answer. B. No right turn. Tip. The red circle with a slash always means no or prohibited. Q4. A sign with a circular yellow background and an X with RR means A. School crossing. B. Railroad crossing ahead. C. No U-turn. Answer. B. Railroad crossing ahead. Tip. The X and RR are universal symbols for an upcoming train crossing. Category 2. Rules of the road and right-of-way. 5 questions. Question 5. What must you do if a school bus has stopped on a divided highway with its red lights flashing? A. Stop only if you are behind the bus. B. Slow down and proceed with caution. C. Stop, regardless of your direction of travel, until the lights stop flashing. Answer. C. Stop, regardless of your direction of travel, until the lights stop flashing. Tip. In New York, the law requires all traffic to stop for a school bus with flashing red lights, even on a divided highway. Q6. When are you permitted to make a right turn on a red light in New York? A. Only if a sign explicitly says it is permitted. B. You may turn right on red in New York, unless a sign says otherwise, or if you are in New York City. C. Never in any situation. Answer. B. You may turn right on red in New York, unless a sign says otherwise, or if you are in New York City. Tip. This rule has a major exception. No turns on red in NYC unless a sign specifically allows it. Q7. When is it permissible to cross double solid yellow lines? A. To pass slow traffic. B. To make a left turn into or from a driveway or private road. C. To turn right into a street. Answer. B. To make a left turn into or from a driveway or private road. Tip. Solid yellow lines mean no passing, but a left turn across them is the only legal exception in most cases. Q. 8. If 2 vehicles arrive at an uncontrolled intersection, no signs or signals at the same time, who has the right of way? A. The vehicle on the left. B. The vehicle on the right. C. The first vehicle that honks. Answer. B. The vehicle on the right. Tip. A simple rule to remember is right before left. Q9. When a pedestrian is crossing the street in a crosswalk, marked or unmarked, you must A. Honk to let them know you are waiting. B. Stop and let the pedestrian cross. C. Proceed with caution. Answer B. Stop and let the pedestrian cross. Tip. Pedestrians in a crosswalk always have the right of way. Category 3. Safe driving practices and special situations. 6 questions. Question 10. What does New York's move over law require you to do? A. Slow down and move over for all vehicles stopped along the roadway. B. Speed up to get past an emergency vehicle. C. Only move over for police vehicles. Answer. A. Slow down and move over for all vehicles stopped along the roadway. Tip. The law has expanded to protect anyone with a vehicle on the shoulder, not just emergency personnel. Question 11. How many feet must you park from a fire hydrant in New York? A. 5 feet. B. 10 feet. C. 15 feet. Answer. C. 15 feet. Tip. This distance ensures firefighters have clear access to the hydrant in an emergency. Q12. If you are driving on a road and your wheels drift onto the shoulder, you should A. Brake hard and turn sharply back onto the road. B. Steer back onto the road gradually, then accelerate. C. Keep driving with your wheels on the shoulder. Answer. B. Steer back onto the road gradually, then accelerate. Tip. Sudden movements can cause you to lose control of the vehicle. Q13. When driving in fog, you should use your A. High beam headlights. B. Low beam headlights. C. Parking lights only. Answer. B. Low beam headlights. Tip. High beams reflect off the fog, making it harder to see. Q14. If another driver is tailgating you, driving too close behind, you should A. Slam on your brakes. B. Speed up to get away. C. Safely move to another lane or slow down to increase your following distance from the vehicle ahead. Answer. C. Safely move to another lane or slow down to increase your following distance from the vehicle ahead. Tip. Create more space to reduce the risk of a rear-end collision. Q. 15. Before changing lanes, you should A. Signal, check your mirrors, and check your blind spot. B. Just signal and go. C. Only check your mirrors. Answer. A. Signal, check your mirrors, and check your blind spot. Tip. Always perform these 3 steps to ensure the lane is clear. Category 4. Laws, penalties, and DUI. 5 questions. Question 16. What is the minimum legal blood alcohol content, BAC, for a driver under 21 to receive a zero-tolerance violation in New York? A. 0.08%, B. 0.05%, C. 0.02%. Answer. C. 0.02%. Tip. The zero-tolerance law means any detectable amount of alcohol in a minor's system is illegal. Q17. If you refuse to take a blood, breath, or urine test when asked by a police officer, your driver's license can be suspended for A. 30 days, B. 6 months, C. At least 1 year. Answer. C. At least 1 year. Tip. This is part of New York's implied consent law. Question 18. Is it legal to use a handheld mobile phone while driving in New York? A. Yes, but only for calls. B. No, it is illegal for any reason unless it is an emergency call to 911. C. Yes, as long as you are using a hands-free device. Answer. B. No, it is illegal for any reason unless it is an emergency call to 911. Tip. The law prohibits holding a phone or portable electronic device while driving. Question 19. What is the maximum speed limit in New York City unless otherwise posted? A. 25 miles per hour. B. 35 miles per hour. C. 55 miles per hour. Answer. A. 25 miles per hour. Tip. This low speed limit is in place to protect pedestrians in the busy city environment. Q20. A driver in New York can be subject to a driver responsibility assessment, DRA, for accumulating how many points on their driving record within an 18-month period? A. 4 or more points. B. 6 or more points. C. 11 or more points. Answer. B. 6 or more points. Tip. The DRA is an additional fee separate from fines and other penalties. Your final tips for New York. Permit success. Don't just study. Practice for real. The best way to guarantee a passing score is to take realistic quizzes that are just like the real thing. Get the edge you need. For serious prep and to pass on your first attempt, you need a powerful resource. That's why we strongly recommend you head over to DMVTestMaster.com. Unlock your personal AI assistant. Get instant personalized help with tricky questions and concepts. Our AI Assistant Concierge is ready to guide you. Master the test. Don't just memorize answers. DMV Test. Master.com provides you with real question practice quizzes, that help you understand the why behind each answer, so you're ready for any question the DMV throws at you. Don't wait. Go to DMVTestMaster.com right now to start your free practice and pass your New York permit test with confidence.